Good afternoon, just barely. So I'm finally ready to do my daily draw. I've been doing some chores this morning. Made myself some nifty stands for two of my favorite crystals out of some black wire that I have. Let's put this up where it belongs and get started. I already decided to just keep going with yesterday's spread. So I left those cards where they landed for yesterday, and so for today, some lavender incense, and I already started shuffling a little bit. So, whoopsie, that's going to be in the way. We'll get started. And try not to throw everything around too much. And I'm making the center of the spread area the bottom. So everything's going to be facing the middle. This is my Witch's Oracle again. And I think I want to run through this once more. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Well, you know what? Since I goofed, I must be supposed to spread these on around again to different piles. And we'll stop with this go round. And since the witch has been a stalker this week, sort of, we'll start with the position opposite the witch. And I'm going to keep kind of do my usual, don't know when to stop shuffling. A triple goddess. And the first card yesterday was the Raven. So we'll pull the cards opposite the Raven. And the Phoenix, rise from the ashes. And full moon. Was the second card yesterday. And Celtic Heart. I have never pulled the Celtic Heart when I've done this deck. And the next card was the Ankh. Crystal Ball. That's a new draw for me as well. And then opposite Chalice is, let's see, another container. Caradwin's Cauldron. So let's light. Triple Goddess and the Witch. Candles. So with the Witch, focus, concentration, desires are within. Life goes in cycles, and each aspect of the goddess is seen within us every day. We are not all three things at the same time, but we do go through these phases. Symbols such as the triple goddess are gateways into deeper reality. By meditating on her different aspects, you will be able to see past the mundane into the divine and learn how to know yourself more fully. The incantation is Maiden, Mother, and the Crone, each with wisdom of her own. Let me see the triple phase and understand what each portrays. So delve deep. Don't be afraid to dig. And to go with the raven is the phoenix. The raven is things from beyond and out of the ashes, new beginnings. Incantation, I will rise from the ashes, refreshed and renewed. The scars left behind can no longer be viewed. I am fit, I am strong, and on top of my game. All is well in my world, and my world I reclaim. And this one's going to be, I'll have to stand back as I'm reading. Need to get myself a candle lighter so I can light those more easily. And next is across from the full moon, which is Celtic Heart. Hidden realms to pay attention to. Celtic hearts always have been used as a symbol to refer to the spiritual, emotional, and moral core of a human being, and are commonly used as symbols representing love, which, as we all know, takes many forms. The Celtic heart is formed from one continuous line representing the union of souls in its visual continuity of continuing faith and love as one travels through the journey of life. Meaning, as we journey through our daily lives, we sometimes take for granted or pay no attention to the love that surrounds us. I think that was a typo because it says the love thus surrounds us. This includes love on the mundane level, from family, spouse, children, friends, to the unconditional love of a pet, to the love we receive from our loved ones across the veil, and the love the universe sends our way. Sometimes we need to stop and remind ourselves of the blessings we receive every single day in the form of love that gives us the strength to carry on, that warms our hearts and energizes us. Place this card over your heart chakra, well, whatever, in the center of your chest. I don't do chakras. This is the love center, so we're just going to say heart of our human energy system. Draw its energy into you. The incantation, the touch of a hand, the smile on a face, the twinkle in an eye, a loving embrace. These are the feelings that help make us thrive, the small acts of love which keep us alive. And to get the next is the Ankh and the crystal ball. The crystal ball has been used by seers, fortune tellers, psychics, and sorcerers as far back as medieval times in Europe. It is one of the most well-known, getting out of turn here. Most well-known and popular methods of divination to foresee and foretell. Crystal balls were even used by royal counselors like Dr. John Dee, the trusted advisor of Queen Elizabeth I. He was well known for his use of the crystal ball in his works. He was a scientist, astronomer, mathematician, and geographer, but was also involved in Hermetic philosophy and alchemy studies. He believed crystal would act as a communication device between him and angels. Now, I'm not so much someone who thinks of angels. Oh, poop. And I see that didn't work. I refilled the tea lights. I'll have to fix that differently. The crystal ball in a reading indicates the necessity to find out information that cannot be seen by the naked eye. A necessity to find answers to questions that have been plaguing you not only in regards to the future but also the past. Because our yesterdays define our tomorrows, get in touch with who you were rather than who you are now, and you will find the answers you seek. And the incantation is, guide me back into my past when visions weren't so overcast. I need to see all that I was in order to clear up the fuzz. Well, my life has definitely been fuzzy. Of late, and maybe if I could connect better with all that stuff, remember where I was trying to go before I had kids and things got too complicated to do all this stuff, or at least it felt like it was too complicated. Okay. So, crystal ball and the Ankh. And last, we had the chalice before, being wishy-washy and sloshing emotions, and the cauldron goes with it. Well, for this deck, the cauldron symbolizes the womb of the great goddess. Well, I'm thinking that's a place to concentrate studies, simmer and concentrate. boil down. You have been standing over your cauldron for quite a while, stirring up new ideas. It is now time to take the cauldron off the fire and put those ideas into good use. Remember, stirring for too long over high heat will evaporate the contents and all will be lost. Well, I'm thinking it will help the contents coalesce. A pinch of this, a pinch of that, all mixed and blended in the vat. No need to get caught in the undertow. Ideas are in place and ready to go. Now, my problem is too many ideas. And so having simmered, maybe there's the possibility that I can work my ideas with fewer distractions, fewer more solidified ingredients. So cycle back to the beginning, concentrate, grow from the ashes. Have a great day. I hope everyone is safe and happy.